Hey 4xe fans, I wanted to give you a little heads up, a little warning of something that you might see happen with your 4xe, but definitely is going to happen in the 4xe community coming up here soon. I tend to track with the trends and what's going on and the ebbs and flows of different things. And one thing I've noticed in the 4xe fans group and in comments on YouTube is that not seeing as many people saying that they're seeing issues with their battery and not seeing like loss of range and all that kind of stuff. And here's what I think is happening. Since a lot of us are not charging, I think a lot of us don't have any perception that our hybrid battery is actually degrading right now. Now, something that might be contributing to this, the cooler temperatures across the United States might be contributing some to this. I don't know for sure, but what I think might happen is, one, through the 95B recall process, whenever that process actually happens, my hope is that it will catch a lot of these degrading batteries. You know, and when I say degrading, there are a lot of people, and I guess probably still are, I shouldn't say were, there were a lot of people that were just seeing a loss of range, and it's just battery degradation. Now, eventually, that battery degradation will lead to either a, I can't remember the other codes, there's P0BBD, and then there's another code. One's an irregular voltage, which a degradation issue can lead to a battery instability issue within the cells. You know, if you're looking across the cells, what the voltages are across those cells has to be pretty much the same in all those series parallel circuits. And if you get an imbalance, that's where you get a thermal runaway situation and what can lead to off-gassing and a fire and all that. So, but a lot of people right now are not seeing that, and I think that's because a lot of us aren't charging. So what my hope is that the 95B recall process catches that, but if it doesn't, I anticipate that after that 95B process is done, within a few months, we might see an increasing trend in battery degradation again, people losing range, people losing performance, and eventually throwing a check engine light and throwing a P0BBD code. I can't say it enough. If you do not have one of these little OBD readers, the little Bluetooth OBD readers, if you don't have one of these with your 4xe, I think that's a good investment, so you can see those codes. You're not dependent on some mechanic at a shop. You're not going to like AutoZone and having them read it with their code readers. And download the JScan app. The JScan is designed for, I think it's just Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram products. So the 4xe is in there. You know, when you download the software and you get the license for it, not only will it show you the code, it'll show you what the code means. Like if you go to like an AutoZone and just use their reader, it might show the code, but it doesn't have any idea what that means because their code reader doesn't have the software to translate that, where a reader with JScan will do that. So that goes back again to what I've said before. If you get a check engine light, it's pretty important you don't drive around on it in the regular 4xe. I know some of us that have been involved in the Jeep community for years, you know, seeing check engine lights on a dash is just kind of a normal thing with O2 sensors and all sorts of other things that can just cause a check engine light to come on, and you just kind of either put a piece of electric tape over it or move the steering wheel to where you can't see it, you know, something to where you're not having to look at it all the time. But that's not a good idea on the regular 4xe, because you can have an irregular voltage scenario that could be a precursor to thermal runaway in the battery, and all you're going to get is a check engine light. You could have a bad coolant pump, not too big of a deal. You can drive for a little while on one coolant pump being down. You can have O2 sensors that'll throw a check engine light. You know, you can have some minor things, but a bad battery going worse over time, just throwing a check engine light, one, I think that's a failure of design. I don't think that should be that way, but it is. But two, we just need to know that if the check engine light comes on, if you don't know what that code is, don't just continue to drive on it, because that could be very problematic. The other important aspect of this, and I've said this on previous videos, so I do apologize if anybody watches all these videos and you're like, Chris, why are you repeating yourself? It's because I continue to have conversations with people who have not had their B9A or 04B recall work done. And that 04B is not just a defrost recall. It has all the software updates that would allow the hybrid system to communicate properly and throw a check engine light if it detects that there's an irregular voltage in your battery. If you're on the B9A list or the 04B list, and you have not had those done and you do not have those updates, you could have an irregular voltage in your battery and never throw a check engine light. And so that's why I say there's really two important things you need to do. Make sure you have all those past recalls done. 04B, B9A. Go to nhtsa.gov, put in your VIN, see if you're on the list. Go to mopar.com, put in your VIN, see if you are on the list. If you're on the list for those, call your dealership today and make an appointment. If your dealership says that the new recall, the 95B recall, will supersede those, tell them they are wrong and to schedule you for the B9A and 04B recalls. The new one is not going to supersede it. You need those updates so that if you do have a battery issue, you will get a check engine light. So that's why I'm saying if you just move forward to doing if you're just counting on 95B to catch this, something could happen between now and then. And I have talked to two people that have had fires who were not on the B9A list, but they were on the 04B list, and they did not have the recall done because they just thought it was a defrost recall and they thought it was no big deal, and they would just get it done when they got the oil change done. So unfortunately, they found themselves in that bad situation where their battery was going south and they didn't know it because there was no check engine light coming on, because there was no way for the hybrid system to communicate that. So that's why I'm saying repeatedly, if you're on the list for the B9A or the 04B, get them done. And if you get a check engine light, do not ignore it, and anticipate going forward here with this 95B recall. I'm anticipating a lot of bad batteries to either be caught during that time or shortly thereafter, because we've just seen an absolute drop in the trend of people getting their batteries replaced right now. So I think that's all because we're running around not charging, and people could have a battery degradation issue and not even know it at this point. So I just wanted to share that information. Thanks for watching. Take care.